As teachers, we are all trying to figure out new strategies and best practices for teaching in our classrooms safely. I have found Apple Classroom to be a very effective tool, so I wanted to share it with you. Let me start by explaining how to set up your classroom. First, start off by providing your teacher information and naming all of your classes. Then you will need to invite your students into your classroom by giving them a code. In order to get the code, you open up your classroom and on the top right, click Invite. That will create your code. Students put the code into Classroom by going into Settings. Under where it says Bluetooth, they will see Classroom, and it is already put into all of their iPads. So you see here on this student, he's going into his classroom underneath the Bluetooth. He has an invitation from me from Art, and he has 4 little dots there that he puts his code into. He enters the code, and then that will indicate to me that he is ready to be invited into the classroom. After that's complete, make sure to instruct the students to let them allow you to always see the screen so that function works well. Once your students have accepted your invitation, all you have to do is say Add. Now you'll see all of your students. You will see what apps they're on. In this case, you see some kids are on Movie, some kids are on other apps, in which case I might want to look at their screen and see if I might need to refocus them. There are all kinds of tools in Apple Classroom that help manage a classroom. You can take over the student's screen and show them something. You can demonstrate something. You can show the students how to do something and then give them back their screen. It's very powerful in many ways, and it's not until you start to really use it in the classroom that you start to see, oh, I can do this, and oh, I can do that. So I've really enjoyed using it as a management tool. Here, for instance, is one of my students doing their assignment, but at the same time looking at YouTube. So I use Apple Classroom so I can see that, and then I can refocus him. So sometimes I use my Apple Classroom on my whiteboard so that I can use it as a teaching tool. So right now I'm going to set my whiteboard to HDMI. Okay, I'm going to get my settings on my iPad and screen mirror to Eastview, Apple TV Eastview 110. That's me. All of us have a code that goes with our whiteboard and our Apple Classroom. This one is 2708. So now my iPad and my whiteboard are talking to each other. And so now I'm going to go, and now I can use my Apple Classroom. All of my students can see what they're doing, and I can very easily use their screens as a teaching tool. I see Christians on our restricted site. Okay, that's good to know. And that's how I can use it. And it's really cool when all the kids are here and they're all designing something or doing something, and you can see like who's on what, right? So I can see somebody's on their home screen, 5 people are on Safari, which is where they should be, and some people are just, not using their iPads. I can see what's happening in this whole class right now, which is awesome. I really hope this information helps you, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you need any more help or have any more questions.